talking through hypothetical scenario. My paying off my student loans with an income of $39,000 per year. So I'm filming this Tuesday, 9 April 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And this would, the $39,000, an annual income of $39,000 would approximately equal the highest annual salary I had made to date. So this is taking me back into, I've done two, a little bit above, so 7,000 above this, and then double this, and then let's go back to something this I knew. And this the year I attained this, I think was the 39,000 was approximately was 2018. So it's not my most recent work year. 2019 was. So it's not it's picking up where I left off from my highest salary, but not my last salary. Okay, so annual income / employer setup. So $39,000 per year, employers in breakdown. Hubert Coase, and he pays me $39,000 per year with 6 weeks optional paid time off that does not roll over, meaning I can take 6 weeks and do whatever I want. However, if I do not use it, I don't get to take it the following year. So instead of like 2 weeks paid vacation that carries, this is you can do whatever you want for those 6 weeks, and you'll be paid. However, you don't get to accumulate it. So this isn't something I have heard of before. It's not necessarily like 100% of people, but I heard of it. Who live with, so that'd be living with my soulmate and or soulmates for this. For context, at the University of California, Berkeley, it took me multiple jobs to make this much in 1 year. As of the date of filming this video, have not received a job / salary offer equal to or above this salary. Yes, so I've not actually had a job at this salary level to date. I had multiple jobs to reach this end of the year income. However, it was not a single job salary. So there you go. Taxes. So I'm going to say from total income, 15% withheld. That'd be $5,850, which would leave $33,150 remaining. So for them, for student loans, which are approximately $45,000 as of filming this, and changes as interest accrues and / loans are paid off, I'm going to say take 25% from the salary, which is $9,750 a year. The remaining remaining income is $23,400 per year, which is a little less than my income after taxes my first year at the University of California, Berkeley. It takes me back to year 1. Time frame for paying off student loans. Yeah. It's like, yeah. That's the closest salary I have to date for that would be the first year at the California Berkeley for me. A time frame for paying off student loans. So approximately 4.615 years at $9,750 per year. If really wanting the 25% may take longer depending on amount of interest accrued / accruing. So if I really want to keep it at the 25% and interest changes or whatever, that's a big one, whatever, they might take longer, right? More interest, more money, longer payoff time. Okay, lifestyle / hobbies during the repayment period. So that'd be running. Running would be effective one for this, and field work. I was thinking maybe go-karting with Tom Brady would be a fun one. The American footballer, I don't think he plays Hungarian football. Hubert Coase, my employer, goes, "Careful what you do in your spare time, lady. Don't forget your helmet." Okay. And then, yeah. And so for running, that would be kind of my high intensity slot. It might have some versatility there. And do you find this particular, for a salary position in it, or positions, speaking from my experience, positions in earning this much, work-life balance does matter a lot in my experience. So making sure it allows me freedom to just kind of commit to these hobbies and pursue them. Lifestyle change once they are paid off. About the same. If I do my Heritage Travel Trip series, may be able to add in some boxing. So this is one where that, you know, $9,750 per year, right? I don't think my Scotland Heritage Travel Trip was that much. So if I haven't already started my Heritage Travel Trip series, by the time they're paid off with this income, if this one won't play out, maybe think about doing that. So this is the scenario of me living with my soulmate and her soulmates, and they pay for food and lodging and like kind of all or most of expenses, kind of thing. They go, "You shall be dependent on us," and I go, "Thank you." Kind of thing. Though having a salary does not mean I'm 100% dependent. I'm paying off my own student loans. Also, would be a documentation of that. Especially if it were my own salary, and so. Yes, which they go, but we've become okay with this option, possibly. Okay. And then YouTube projects and video frequency during repayment and post-repayment. So this would be Heritage Travel Trip series would be a go for me. I would try for the initial one trip every 1 to 2 years frequency. I have literally done that before with this amount of income and multiple jobs. Right? So one less job or 2 less jobs and same amount, approximately. So I know it works, speaking from experience. So maybe seeing if I can return to that frequency every 1 to 2 years. Yeah, but I bought the ticket for the Heritage Travel Trip to Scotland in August 2018 and then went in July 2019. So yeah, it all started back in 2018. No, it started before then, actually. But yeah, the purchasing of the Scotland ticket was 2018. So yeah, that is a hypothetical scenario of my paying off my student loans with an income of $39,000 per year. And again, I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers in Seattle, and filmed this Tuesday, 9 April 2024.